We have the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Niners favored by 3, the over under 45.5. Thoughts on this one?
I It almost feels weird that San Francisco's favored, but at the same time not favored by more. Like it is a weird vibe with this game. Now, I think the bye week did them a ton of good. They got healthy. Their offensive line, they got so Trent Williams, arguably the best left tackle in the NFL, got healthy. He should be playing on Sunday. Debo Samuel, a very key component to how San Francisco runs this offense, right? It hasn't translated into the fantasy points that people were wanting when they drafted him in the third or fourth round. Um, However, for what the Niners do on the field, it translates very well. He opens up a ton of avenues for Ayuk, Kittle, McCaffrey, and himself at times. So this offense should be better. Brock Purdy will be better with Debo on the field than he has been the last couple weeks without him. And they have a new toy, right? They got a new pass rusher, someone to stick in there and to learn with Bosa, right? We got Chase Young is who I'm talking about. So I do think that they're going to cause a little bit of havoc. I will go with San Francisco, but I do kind of like the push here at 3. But I'm going to go with San Francisco, but I'm going to take the under. I don't think we see 46 points in this game. We will see a game that is um, controlled a little bit more on the ground and not necessarily a grimy game, but I do think you see something, 24-20 is something that I think this game ends. So just under the total here, but San Francisco starts to right the ship after the bye week, so they go in and get the win.
Fair enough. This one here, I'm gonna I'm gonna think that this one gets on the over, right? Like the there's lots of things that play out and make sense on that under, but just yeah, I got a sneaky suspicion this thing finds the over on this one. Really not going to surprise me if we look up and see this one get to a 27-24 type of matchup here. The push seems about right on that one. Yeah, you're mentioning that it seemed a little odd that San Francisco, was favored because of the way they've been playing, and then not favored by more because of how they've kind of done that. Some of that has to do with the fact that Jacksonville's 4-0 since week 5, right? There's two teams that are 4-0 since week 5, the Bengals, the Jaguars, and the Jaguars have been playing really well down the stretch, finding ways to just get W's out there. So there's a lot to be said on that one. There's also a lot to be said about San Francisco coming off of a bye week under Kyle Shanahan. They have not been performing. They have not performed well on that over the last several seasons. In fact, if I memory serves right, when I was looking that one up, I didn't write it down, but memory serves right, there like 2-4 against the spread after a bye week with Kyle Shanahan as the coach. All of that to say, I am taking Jacksonville to cover on this one. So I like Jacksonville when they get the points on this thing. I'm taking the over. One of the props I really liked, Brandon Ayuk to go over 4.5 receptions.
Right on. I kind of cheated on this one. I'm taking a Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown. The streak remains, right? Like at this point, it is as sure as death and taxes that Christian McCaffrey is going to get in the end zone. So I'm going to try and steal one there and get the easy dub.